BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? All right, so hope everybody's having a beautiful day. We want to talk about the Pop Smoke situation. I'm gonna let y'all populate some so we could do roll call, because I see there's not that many people in here, so I know nobody wasn't really talking. So I'm gonna let y'all populate a little so we could do roll call. So while we doing that, I'm gonna tell you about some funny shit that happened to me today. Now, I know it's already only 9:22 in the morning. I know what I'm about to tell you gonna sound like bullshit. I'm just waiting for people to come in. That's it. I'm gonna bullshit for a minute. We're gonna let people come in because there's no lead in because the computer's in the shop. Alright, so we get the computer back. We should be getting the computer back. I don't know. Dude gotta call me. I hope we get it back today. Not for nothing. There's shit I want to do. Y'all don't understand. Like, I really legitimately work like 10-hour days. I legitimately work like 10-hour days. Legitimately. Not no bullshit. Not no joking around. No nothing. I'm telling you right now, the people that live in my neighborhood, they swear. I know they think I don't got no friends. I know they be looking at, they probably be seeing the stream like, this nigga's really likable. Why he got, I'm working. Like, respect to everybody, but I'm working. So, I don't know what to tell you. That's what I do all day. Let me tell you what happened, though. So, I go to the store this morning to go get my coffee. Let me get my coffee from the Dominican lady. Fucking love her. I love her. They always so nice to me in there. And just so, whoever her husband is, I'm assuming she's married, because I assume all women that are nice to me are married, because I'm like, if you nice to me, you gotta have a good fucking heart, yo. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I'll be thinking sometimes. I'll be like, you know what, if you nice to me, yeah, she got a good heart. That's what I'll be thinking. Anyway, so she's nice to me, so I assume she got a good heart. So she gotta be married. So hold on, let me tell you what happened. So I go into the store, love the fucking coffee there, Dominican spot. It's a bodega. So I go into the store and so I'm walking down the block. I got really good eyesight. So I'm walking down the block. I'm about, I don't know, 40, 50 yards away from the store. I'm still across the street. And I can see the front of the store. And there's some girls standing next to the fucking potato chips, just standing there the whole time. Now, I'm about 30, 40 yards away. Do you know how far that is? From the time that I spot her and see her just standing there to the time that I walk all the way up to the door, she's still standing in the same spot. I'm moseying. It had to at least be, I was listening to the Pop Smoke song at We the Night, or whatever that song name is, At the Night or something like that. I was a little bit more than halfway through the song. I probably started the song when I saw her. Copy? So hold on. So I get to the door and I open the door to come in, and she just, besides that she's buying a bag of potato chips, but she pulls out a knot. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, nah, I don't trust this shit. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, before I walked up to the store, there was a dude sitting on a fucking fire hydrant. Just sitting there. Don't know this guy. Sitting on the fire hydrant. So I walk past him. I go into the store. I'm like, this shit don't feel right. So I go, I make my order. Homegirl with her big ass knot, pay her for her one bag of potato chips, walks outside, start talking to the dude. I'm like, this shit is a setup. These niggas had me walk over to there. Yeah, I think, first of all, I'm letting everybody know right now, I may be single, but I ain't thirsty. Copy? I'm not thirsty. I'm not desperate. So stop. I don't know what to tell you. And two is, I'm not money hungry. Do you understand why people got issues with me? Because they don't know how to manipulate me. Because I'm unmanipulatable. I just do what the fuck I want to do. So if I ever worked with you before, if I ever spent time with you before, if I ever went around you before, it's because I wanted to. Never for nothing other than me just wanting to be there. Copy? I didn't want nothing from you. I just wanted to just hang out with you. That's it. For anybody that knows, so you can know right off the rip. Anyway, so they go outside, they start talking to each other. I'm like, and I'm in the store, and I mention it in the store, so I know the people in the store probably think I'm going crazy. I say, yo, these niggas tried to set me up, yo. So I go in the store, I go pay for my shit. Do you not know that the dude come in the store and then try to have a conversation with me, say what's up to me or whatever, and then when I'm walking out, the girl comes in the store and she tries to also start a conversation. I'm not about none of these games, nigga. Let me wipe this camera. We gonna do roll call. What up, Diego Diaz? How you doing this morning? What up, Rah? Prince to Amir. Prince to Amir says, good morning, everyone. Also, I can't call out the drops from yesterday, but the drops from this morning already was Prince to Amir with $12. Appreciate you, my brother. What up, James S? How you doing? What up, Shay Lacey? Patrick N. Patrick N says good morning, Jack and BBN. What's up? What up, P-Coat Slim? P-Coat Slim said, yo, it's goody, Frost. Chilling, my dude. What up, Rule? Nobody gonna see them dots. Jones, how you doing this morning? What up, William Summersville? What up, Fashion? For Show Media. For Show Media. What is up? What up, Native Son? How you doing this morning, my brother? Angel Christmas. Angel Christmas says good morning, Jack Frost and the BBN family. Salute to all in the chat, and God bless. Let's get it. What up, Crystal C? How you doing? Blizz Lanes, Joker Entertainment. Joker Entertainment says good morning, party people. BBN fam, Jack Frost. Happy Friday. I'm gonna let y'all know something real quick. I usually read the people that I see names a lot, and I know that I'm not gonna end up saying some bullshit if I read they shit. I know I'm not gonna be in the middle of reading they jump off, and next thing you know, I'm phonetically, the words are phonetically saying some kind of weirdo shit. I'm not doing that. So I usually say to people that I know say good shit around whatever time. All right. I try to how you say, reward people for good behavior. That's a fact. That's how we should always do. If you reward people for good behavior, you don't have to punish people for bad behavior. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I look at parents real quick. That's why I pay attention to people just in general, like even in relationships. Like if you dating somebody and you do something that they do something that you like, and then they get you something in return, keep that person. But if you dating somebody and something don't go quite right, and then they do some petty shit to you, that might not be your energy. You know, unless that's what you like, unless you just petty motherfucker, you like doing petty shit back to people, keep that person. But if that's not what you about, that's what this person is about. You get it? We should always be trying to reward people with positive encouragement. What up, Bronx Bread? Bronx Bread says, peace to all in the attendance. Let's get this Friday popped off in a positive light. Peace, Frost, and the BBN family. Hashtag bread. What up, Jimbo 203? I haven't seen you in a while. You come through every now and then. I'm happy to see you. What up, Smashville? What up, Jose Vasquez? I hope we could agree on a couple of things today. I hope everything is in as disagreeable as been through the week. But I'm very happy you've been here through the week, so appreciate you. What up, Brian Spikes Hopkins? Says top of the morning, everyone. LB23, Oakland, California. Shout out to the Bay. Let's get it. What up, Kai Fashion? Says RIP Pop Smoke. Finally got justice. Happy Friday, Frost. Now, this is the thing that I'm gonna keep saying. I don't think the police found shit. I think somebody snitched. I want to know how y'all feel about that. I don't think the police found shit. I think somebody snitched. How do you feel about that? What up, DZ? DZ says stop in the morning, 6:30 clock, and faithfully it's Friday. Let's get it. He ain't say let's get it. I did. I love you niggas. What up, Joke Entertainment? What up, Crystal C? All right, so that's it. We at the bottom. That was roll call. Hey, yo, check this out. I love doing roll call because I like saying y'all guys' names, and I like for y'all to know that I care that you here. You feel me? So I like doing roll call. Like, if I don't do roll call, that kind of throws off the show for me. If I don't pay the bills, that kind of throws off the show for me. So I'm having a difficult show today because I can't pay the bills because my computer's in the shot. I can't tell y'all who donated to the previous live. What up, Gio? All right, so this is what I'm gonna say. Yo, how do y'all feel about this though? On some real shit, you know somebody had to snitch, right? Y'all know that, right? What the police find? What could the police have possibly found that they didn't already know? Somebody snitched. What are y'all talking about? Somebody snitched. It's the merch we're wearing today. Also, this is the merch we're wearing today. Thank you, P-Code Slim. It's too much of a coincidence. Somebody snitched. Now, we find out the person who snitched. Are we going to be upset at them? Hold on. Are we going to be upset at the snitch? Because you know we have to be upset at the snitch. Even though we want Pop Smoke's murderers found, because of street protocol, we have to be upset at the snitch. Right? Am I wrong? Are we going to be upset at the snitch? Can we have a vote? Are we upset at the snitch? If there is a snitch. I'm curious. I want to know. Are we going to be... Because you know we're pissed off at Akashi. So I want to know if we're going to be upset at the snitch. You see what I'm saying? Do you get it? I'm happy whoever snitched, by the way. I appreciate you. Whoever was the motherfucker that snitched on them rat bastards that's killed Pop Smoke, I appreciate you niggas. I don't care. Even if you was one of them rat bastards that was down with it, I'm happy that you motherfucking caught a heart. Took that 20-year-old man for no reason. I'm happy whoever snitched. If somebody snitched. I don't care who hear me say that. The dude made it this morning. He didn't use sugar. He used that fucking fake sugar. God dang it, I should have watched. It's still good though, but the lady, she just makes it the best. Yes, they released the names. I'm sorry, I can't tell the names. Do I got anybody in here that somebody that anybody in my writing team in here that y'all can put the names up there real quick? Anybody from the writing team in here, y'all can put the names in there real quick if somebody's here. But yeah, so I want to know if we gonna be upset at that snitch, because I'm happy that snitch squealed on niggas. And yo, look, could we just be clear? Somebody had to snitch. Even if they snitched and there's no paperwork, how did they catch these niggas? You trying to tell me if a nigga don't come out and snitch on a nigga that killed Pac, niggas ain't gonna be happy? You think niggas is gonna be like, yo, fuck him, he snitch? You think that's the energy niggas is gonna have if we find? Imagine if we found out the nigga that killed Pac is somewhere right now living his best life. A nigga snitch on that guy. We gonna want to? Is he canceled? Is the snitch canceled? I'm curious. Jimbo said they were involved in the previous murder of the football game. I wonder if they talk. These niggas was just running around murdering niggas. Them older niggas was probably taking them young niggas around murdering niggas. Turning them. That's probably what was happening. I'm sorry. That's probably what was happening. The older niggas was taking the younger niggas around murdering niggas. What up, Freeze? Who think that sound about right? Who think that sound about right? Yeah, Baby Lane supposedly killed, but you understand what my point is, right? I'm not saying that Baby Lane didn't kill Pop. What I'm saying is it can't have it both ways. Either snitching is done. What up, Black Cuddy? Shout out to the Black Spades. Either snitching is done. There's no snitching. You can't snitch, or you know, sometimes when a nigga snitch, it's better for the community. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? I am not advocating snitching, by the way. I spent time locked up in jail because I refused to snitch on niggas. I am not advocating snitching. I want to be clear on this. Do not snitch. I am not advocating snitching. But I'm saying this Pop Smoke situation, if a motherfucker came forward and snitched, thank God. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not even talking about politics at this point, DZ. I'm not even talking about politics at this point. Whatever they was doing was what they was doing. I didn't even say whether it was good or bad. I just said that this is what them niggas was doing, going around taking them young niggas to kill niggas. Now, as far as the snitching goes, I keep hearing that there is no snitching. You cannot snitch regardless. Even if you got 47 years for shit that, you know, what the hell? You gotta go do your time. You gotta stay shut. What I'm saying is if somebody snitched in this Pop Smoke situation, are we gonna have that same energy? Wait, who's a part of the problem? Ace is king? Explain that. I want to understand what you're saying. My dude, if you snitching on some niggas that's running around just murdering random niggas, they didn't steal nothing from Pop Smoke. Listen to what the story is. let me just explain what the story is real quick. I'm going to explain what the story is. This is what the story is. Listen. Look, man, I'm not saying that there's different. I'm not saying that there's not different type of snitch and smash. I'm saying that the people that's hating on Akashi says that you cannot snitch no matter what. Period. Snitching is a thing you can never do. Period. Under no circumstances. This would count as a circumstance. Right? Shout out to Book Smart, Street Smart with the $3.99 drop. Clint Eastwood eyes. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? This would be a situation, right? I'm personally happy the person snitched. So, hold on. Stop everything. Everybody stop. So, Smashville TV. I'm going to say this one more time. The people that are upset at Akashi, I don't know what parameter you're discussing this in. I'm explaining to you the parameter in which I am having the discussion. The parameter in which that we are currently discussing right now, the thing we are literally currently talking about is people saying that there is never a reason to snitch. You can never snitch under any regards. And that is why they're mad. Oh, you with me? Okay, because I'm just gonna keep explaining it just in case this, I don't want to stop explaining OCD. So no matter what, you cannot help. I'm telling you right now, when you get work ethic down and you get a good how do you say, routine down, you a motherfucker with a little bit of OCD, that's when the nigga grind. I'm just keeping it a stack. That's why you got to keep negative energy from around you, because negative energy and energy that don't work with your energy prevent you from getting into a rhythm. And you can't really grind and hustle. You can't grind until you get into a rhythm. Getting into a rhythm is very important. All right, so hold on. Let me finish this thing right here. So there's people that are saying snitching is bad, period. No one can ever snitch. There is no reason why anybody can snitch. You can't snitch. I'm talking about those people specifically that say that. That's the same thing that they're holding. PNB Rock is he's a rapper. I know his brother. His brother cool as shit. PNB me. I know his brother cool as shit. They from Philly. At least they're in Philly. So I think they're from Philly. What the fuck do I know? Anyway, so I want to know what those people that think Akashi can never snitch, no matter what, nobody can never snitch. There's never a reason to snitch. What do they think about this? Because somebody snitched. We got 112 people in here, only 29 likes. Can we get them likes up, please? Because I'm killing it right now, whether you know it or not. On Twitter, they said they got the address from the post Pop Smoke put up, then went there to rob them. If Popo knows the specifics like that, I believe someone told also. Thank you. Shout out to Book Smart, Street Smart with the $9.99 drop. He said, Roz and OG Frost grind. Salute. This is my dog. At Rube. Nobody see them dots. Jones. Oh, this is for Rue Jones? Shout out to Rue Jones. Shout out to Crystal C with the $4.99 drop, and she just looking around the room. She like, you rap bastards. And then she's a female, so at the end of that, she said, period. That's what them chicks do, right? Every time they do some bullshit, period. Goes right. That's it. There's nothing else after this. We just did some bullshit. You gotta love women, especially black women. I think it started with black women too, didn't it? This was some urban shit. Well, not black women, but in an urban culture. This was some urban culture. Motherfuckers decided that you do some bullshit and then there's just a period. That's all, period. What in the hell? That's what that, I don't know, but that sounds like some dope shit. I like the fact that y'all ladies got y'all own shade out there for y'all to talk shit. Talking shit is sometimes healthy. Shout out to James S. And he drops the $5 drop with an actual period. And it's a petty drop. He said, look, man, we ain't playing these games. We not playing the vagina games over here. All right, come on, let's get back to it. So, if y'all don't know, sometimes I take little couple of second breaks like that on purpose because in this new culture that we live in, people got short attention spans. So I talk and then I break it. Right now, I'm giving more game to people that's trying to do YouTube, because a lot of y'all are not content creators. Y'all just get up here and talk. You don't even know how to structure. It's okay though. I still love you. Yo, James S hit you with a period, Crystal C. I don't know how I'd feel about that if I was you. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5.55 drop. He said, big fives up in here, you rat bastards. Let's get those likes up, though. I'm busy talking. I appreciate the drops. Don't stop those. Keep those coming. But can we get the likes up? That's what the fuck I was talking about. So I want to know, right back to it. So I want to know how people could feel. And hold on, could we just explain something? Nothing was stolen. So could we clap it up for Pop Smoke? Could we clap it up for Pop Smoke and get some prayers in the chat for Pop Smoke? Could we clap it up for Pop Smoke and get some prayers in the chat for Pop Smoke? I'm going to explain why in a second. We giving the prayers because he passed away. We want to give respect. And I'm going to explain why we're clapping it up for him in a second. I'm going to pull this a little bit closer so I don't got to reach so far to get my coffee. What I'm saying is they know details of the crime. There's a good chance that the person that was involved in the crime had to tell the police details of the crime, right? So that means that somebody snitched, not told. I don't want to, I didn't think that needed explanation. But PNB Mean says that Pop Smoke shot at him and hit one of the dudes. That's totally different from what we heard before. That's totally different from what we heard before. The way they tried to make it sound like before, Pop Smoke was just, they just walked in and dumped on him. They tried to make it look like Pop Smoke went out like a duck, right? They just walked in, dumped on him, and left, right? Nah, they saying, yo, he was dumping on them. He hit one of them. You feel me? So that also probably means that by him actually hitting one of them, he could have saved the other people in the house life. Because if one of them didn't get shot, they probably would have stayed there to rob the place. They probably only left because one of them got shot. Don't let that go over your head. Once again, they're saying nothing was stolen. Once again, what up, Salty? They said nothing was stolen. They came in, they were shooting. He hit one of them. At least that's what PNB Mean is saying. Now that makes sense why nothing was stolen. Murder is stealing, but that's not what we talking about actual goods. We know that he was murdered, Kendio. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. All right? We don't come in here just to mess up the vibe. I fuck with you, homie. Don't do that. Right now, I'm literally reading every comment. So by doing shit like that, you fucking me up. You feel me? I know I'm talking, but I'm reading at the same time. Copy, Salty. Appreciate you. I got some shit that's coming. Y'all gonna see it. It sounds like Pop hold everybody down in the crib. R.I.P. Pop. That's a fact. That's what it sounds like. Why is that story not getting out? What up, Chino? What up, Ramadez? Radames. Why is that story not getting out? Sound like Pop Smoke held shit down. It sound like everybody else. That's why they called New York first. That's why they called New York first. That's why they called New York. That's why they didn't call the police. That's why they called New York. They didn't know Pop Smoke was going to die, I don't think. I'm not, wait, just so we could be clear, Chino. I'm not saying it wasn't a lineup. I'm literally only saying, we're literally only talking about the information on which we just received. So we're talking about the new information that we received, that PNB Rock is saying that Pop Smoke hit one of them niggas. I'm pretty sure they thought it was going to be easy. He probably hit that nigga first, and then that's how he got shot. He probably shot that nigga first, and then they unloaded. There's a tropical storm warning going off the coast of North Carolina, everybody. So if you're down in North Carolina, be safe down there. Tropical storm warning. Think about that. He probably shot first. Think about it like this. How many times did we didn't say that PNB Rock was right. We're just talking about the information in which he gave. I don't understand. I know you can't understand that concept. Y'all gonna keep trying to make me explain myself. The next person that come in here, admins, and ask me about PNB Rock's information, other than the fact that we're just discussing the information, hit them with some timeouts. I'm reading all the comments right now. I don't got time for that. I can't read everything if we got. That's why we kicked them niggas out, so I could just read everything. I am one, just so we can be clear, I am not saying that it wasn't a hit. I initially told y'all right off the rip that what I heard was that the dude with the car that was being shit, I even told y'all this last night. What I'm saying is we're discussing it from the foundation or from the position of what PNB Rock was talking about. That is all I'm saying. I mean, what the fuck? Y'all know how to have a conversation or a discussion, right? I think that's what it is. I think people come in here and some of y'all don't be trying to disturb me. Some of y'all just don't know how to have a conversation, so y'all don't understand what I'm doing. Yeah, we just having a conversation, man. So he most likely hit them first. If what we're hearing is true, the only problem I have with this is, what was it, a through and through? Because he would have had to go to the hospital. All gunshot wounds got to get reported to the hospital, right? So if someone did get shot, I want to know where. Just because I want to know where. Anyway, could we get them likes up, please, so we can send out more notifications? Anyway, he dumped on them first. They shot him up. One of them was shot. They left. That's why nobody else got hurt. That's why nothing got stolen. I could 100% get behind that. That's the way that it happened. I don't know if that's how it happened. We will find out at some point or another. They got to go to court, right? Except Frost out here teaching social skills. Sometimes I be feeling like I ain't got no choice. PNB been bugging lately though, saying he'd be happy if 6ix9ine get killed. This all weird to me. Nah. PNB, I don't know. Okay, so do you got that friend who's not really a tough guy, but when he's with y'all, he's a super tough guy? There's just a lot of niggas like that. You understand what I'm saying? They not bad guys, and they just say shit that they probably shouldn't say. But there's a lot of dudes that they not really a tough guy, but you know, if they be around the right people, they're gonna be a tough guy. You know. Shout out to PNB though, and I'm not saying he's not a tough guy, but I'm saying I'm not wishing death on anybody, and I'm sticking to that. Only people we wishing death on is people that harm children, rapists, shit like that. I'm wishing death on. I'm not wishing death on no. Now I'm not even wishing death on them. I'm wishing that the Most High, you know, intervenes in that situation and, you know, does whatever's the thing that needs to be done. I don't know what needs to be done. The Most High would though. PNB ain't snitching if this is true. If this is true, I want to know why other rappers haven't talked about it. I want to know why other rappers haven't bigged up Pop Smoke and let people know that Pop Smoke went out like a straight G. That's what I want to know. Because everybody has to know this if PNB Rock knows this. And this isn't even being disrespectful to him. I'm saying that he's not somebody that we know to be in the loop. Mary says the capital punishment charge in Cali ain't nothing to F with. Once they catch them dudes, they ain't seeing the light of day. Yeah, them guys is finished. MJ Clark says, plus, if somebody was shot, do you think it was a good probability they was in the same hospital? That's a good chance of that. That's my best friend. They got to save him. Wait, what? First of all, like I said, he a Philly dude. A lot of Philly dudes is pretty solid, man. Like, even if we don't necessarily care for them, a lot of Philly dudes is pretty solid. So I don't know if we could just discount what he said. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of Philly dudes. Who you know from Philly that ain't solid? Tell me somebody from Philly that ain't solid. I'm not saying he's telling the truth. I'm just saying, tell me somebody that we know that come out of the Philly scene that is not solid. One person. Philly. Meek solid. Why y'all hate Meek, man? Meek is solid. Just people. Some people don't. Meek just take a lot of L's. Meek just take a lot of L's. He just don't know how to stop taking L's. Meek is silent. Meek is solid, man. Stop. Y'all motherfuckers is so fucking funny, yo. Wait, Jimbo says you should check out the LAPD Twitter. They say Pop the only one shot, unless they just no. Pop Smoke was the only one that was shot of his people. None of the other people were shot. What I'm saying is I personally, okay, y'all want to talk about what y'all believe. I personally believe that this was a situation where those guys were sent there to do a thing. Period. That's what I personally believe. All right. But what I find interesting is if what PNB Rock is saying is correct, then that means that there's a good chance that they really did just see a fucking address somewhere, say, yo, this nigga is not from here, went there to rob them, ended up getting into a shootout with them because Pop pulled the gun and hit a nigga. That sounds plausible. You trying to tell me that don't sound plausible? I'm not gonna say you think his own people. Jamal says sounds like his own people set him up. I wouldn't know. I don't think so, and I wouldn't know. I don't see how they. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't even if that's. I don't even think that's what happened to him. That's the furthest thing from my mind, to be honest with you. I agree. Look, listen. Once again. PNB Rock came out and said a thing. We're discussing what PNB Rock said. That's it. What up, Bree Powell? What's up, Joseph? He said he's got 2 phones. And I'm saying, if what PNB Rock is saying is correct, that means that Pop Smoke saved everybody else in the house. Why is nobody else talking about this? So you think, hold on. So you don't think PNB Rock is going to get a lot of backlash if it's found out that what this is not true? I'm not saying it isn't true. I'm not saying it is true. I'm just saying, do you think he'd get a lot of backlash from talking about somebody as beloved as Pop Smoke is at this very moment and speaking about something about him and lying? You don't think he'd get backlash for that? You think everybody would be cool with that? You think 50 would be cool with that? You think he want to beef with 50 from now until the end of time? Because 50 would never let this shit go. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $2 drop. Googly eyes. He's looking around the room. He's like, you rat bastards, a seizure. You thinks I don't, but you're lucid. I sees you. I don't know if PNB Rock is telling the truth. My thing is, if he is telling the truth, why hasn't anybody else spoken on this? Let's see who comes out and says he's lying. How about that? First, let's see who comes out and says he's lying. If they do home invasions all the time, then the shit that PNB Rock makes sense. You can't be on both sides of the argument, man. One side or the other. What up, Uncharted Melon and me? Jamal GMG says PNB Rock not lying. He's cool with the woo. Shout out to the woo. "911 call wasn't fishy. The people that was in the house don't know shit about gang shit. He had regular niggas with him. Them niggas was scared. They call home. What do kids do when they get scared? They call home. What do you want me to tell you? What do kids, what up, Liberty Hazelton? What do kids do? Did I say Rio Martinez? What up, Rio? What do kids do when they get scared? They call home. They ain't know what to do. Them niggas was probably so messed up in their brain, they probably thought if they called 911, it'd ring 911 in New York City. Them niggas was scared, man. Okay, one, have you ever heard of a through and through? The person that said if he would have shot one of them, it would have made the shit so much easier for the police. Have you ever heard of a through and through? You ever heard of a through and through? Can somebody tell Homeboy what a through and through is? I know niggas that been hit with through and throughs. Could somebody tell Homeboy what a through and through is? Anybody want to tell him? Y'all want me to just tell him? Because he doesn't know what a through and through is. What about blood splatter? They're not looking for something. You're not going to find it. What are you talking about? I think the reason why they called home first before they called the police is because fucking Pop Smoke hit one of them niggas. They didn't know Pop Smoke was dead, I don't think. I think they thought he was dying. I don't know if they thought he was dead. You feel me? So they didn't call police maybe because he shot one of them. So they call home. Also, the police didn't release any information on anything. Do y'all remember that? Or is I'm the only one that remember that the police refused to release any information on anything? So how can y'all tell me what the police knew and didn't know? Please explain to me how you could tell me what the police knew and what the police didn't know if they refused to release any information. Show of hands. Who remember the police said that they did? Who remember when the police didn't release any information? You remember when the police didn't release any information? The police was releasing all the information since the shit started. I want to just explain how stupid this guy is before we kick him out. Real quick, let's have a quick vote. The police didn't give any information out about what they was doing at all. The police told us everything. We know everything the police is doing. Matter of fact, we know everything. Because the only way Homeboy could be correct in what his argument is if the police told us everything. How do you know they didn't get blood splatter? How do you know the police wasn't investigating somebody being shot? They didn't tell us anything. So your argument is that the police wasn't investigating these things, but they didn't tell us what they were doing. How could that be? I'm just kicking him. Now do you see why I just kick people? I'm just kicking him. I never want to hear this guy speak again. What in the fuck? Are you stupid? Can we get bags? The police ain't tell us nothing. How do you know what they investigating? Thank you, Rue Jones. It's when you get shot, it goes through your body and you can heal. If it's not too bad with no hospital. Thank you. But dude could have even went to, we don't even know. The police ain't tell us nothing. How is Homeboy in here trying to, do you understand? And then now he's going to go to somebody's channel and say, I didn't respect his opinion. I'm telling you what's going to happen. He's going to go to somebody's channel and say, I didn't respect his opinion. His opinion is the police wasn't investigating the thing. We don't know if they was investigating it because they never told us nothing. That shit is crazy. Fucking Smashville said I got hit in my side with a 9 and went in and out, no blood, for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? So pay attention to these niggas that don't know nothing. Y'all niggas need to stop watching Law and Order. He gonna go to somebody, he gonna make a video about me, talking about how I kicked him off the channel because he had an opinion. I'm telling you, that's what they do to me. They try to get me involved in some stupid ass, low intelligent argument, conversations. And if I don't want to get involved in the low intellectually, I don't fucking a stupid conversation, an intellectually deprived conversation, then they say I don't respect their opinion. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you niggas. Part of my language. Mary says that In and Out doesn't have a lot of blood leaking necessarily unless an artery is hit. Y'all watch too many movies. Thank you. Shout out to Macon, Georgia. What up, Ishmael? What the fuck? This is how they do me. This shit is crazy. Shout out to you niggas. But they never, nope, I'm kicking you too. Outlaw, this is your only chance. No, this is the same guy. I'm kicking you. That's the same guy. Kick Outlaw. Kick Outlaw straight out the door. It's the same guy with a new account. There you go. Go get another account. I'm going to kick that one too. Nah, kick that guy. Get out of here, rat bastard. Fuck out of here. You got to go. Can we get bags? Go get another account. Come back with the same argument so I can know exactly who you are. Come on, rat bastard. Bring it back. So I know exactly who your ass is, and you can get up out of here again. Yeah, he came. It's the same argument, and it's stupid. There's no way to know what the police know and don't know because they didn't tell us anything. What in the hell? Come back with that same argument so we can kick you. Matter of fact, next time I'm going to say funny things. Come on, man. Bring that next account back. We haven't had a good old ass kicking in a good old bag swinging in a while. I'm getting too old for this shit. He wants the chitlins. Yeah, we don't have that info. That's the point, Dean. That's what they're always trying to do. Argue to me shit that there's no way for us to know and try to make me take a position on some shit that there's no way for us to know. That's why I just kick them. What up, Angel? Mary says, don't you know hell have no fury like frost with a whole cup of coffee? If this platform gets bigger, you don't understand. I'm gonna be roasting niggas to such a degree. I might get a real Tonight Show. You know that's how you get a real Tonight Show, being good at roasting people. Anyway. But just to be fair, like fair to the people who are, you know, friends of Pop Smoke in the industry and everything, maybe this didn't come out because the police asked them not to release the information. That could be it. The police could have just asked them not to release the information. Somebody said PNB Rock is cool with the Woo. And after these individuals got arrested, I guess he just said, you know what? I'm gonna get this off my chest. Roasted. You know what? I like that, Russell. I just have an idea for new merch. I appreciate you, Russell. God damn it, I gotta keep a pen around me. This is a really good idea. I might forget it. I can't text my damn editor what I just thought of because I'm using the phone to stream. I just gotta remember. Literally, I be texting people, I be thinking of ideas and shit, and I be texting Shy like, yo, I'm gonna forget this shit. Ask her the next time she come in here. Yo, I'm gonna forget, and then we just wait a couple of days and then we go do the thing. That's a fact. There's mad shit we doing that y'all don't see yet. We're not mad. There's a couple of things that we working on that y'all just don't see yet. We just working in the back, making that shit possible. Go cop your BBN merch also. And when I get my computer back, hopefully it'll work the right way and I could do the things that I gotta buy like $500 worth of programs back. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what the fuck. I should get some BBN coffee up and going, right? Do you know how do I do that? Can you DM me the Dean? The Dean, DM me. Let me know how that go. Let me know how to get that. Matter of fact, don't worry. Shock Murder to do it. She does everything. She's the best. Soleil! What's up? What up, William Summersville? I don't know if I said what's up to you yet. All right, so let's get back to it. So, as far as I could see, just so we could be 100% clear, as far as I could see, fucking, I can believe, okay, so if he really did shoot somebody, if that did happen, then they might not need a snitch. But niggas are snitching now. What I'm saying is they might not have needed a snitch to catch them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But now that they have them and they know so many... First of all, remember, they knew the details off the rip. Off the rip, people was talking about how he exposed the address on IG. Remember? Am I wrong? Off the rip. So that was already information that was out there. So there been somebody talking. At least they already knew people to go and get in contact with that might have been talking, if that's a better way to put it. Remember? That's the only reason why I don't think it was a hit. Like, that's the only reason that makes me think no millionaire paid these niggas to go in there and do that. A millionaire would have went and got some Russian niggas. They would have, I'm going to tell you what they would have did. They would have went and hired one of these security agencies that usually protect the rappers. They would have went and hired one of them niggas and went and got, I'm telling you what would have happened. Don't come after me, man. I'm spilling the beads. But that's what would have happened. They would have got a professional. They wasn't going to go, so you trying to tell me a nigga that got millions and millions of dollars is going to go to the hood and get some gangbangers to go pull up and rob Pop Smoke? Or go kill Pop Smoke because of a car. He's not going to go get 100% professionals. The niggas that do that fucking Call of Duty for real, for real. Yeah, it would have been something like a Pimp C bullshit. That's a fact. But you don't never know. Sometimes people just want to make a point. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the point in which I'm trying to make for everybody that got all of these conspiracy theories. I'm not even saying that that's not possible. I'm just saying if that is what happened, like that got to be one of the stupidest millionaires. Is he Donald Trump intelligent? Why would you do that? You can easily go hire black people that can look like they from that neighborhood to go do the same thing without hiring. That wasn't even from the... Matter of fact, the motherfuckers... So that's why I lean a little bit away from the guy with the car situation. Because at the end of the day, dude got the car back. And Pop Smoke got enough people behind them that they could have solved that. That's solvable. That's not unsolvable. Come on, man. He a young dude. He made a mistake. Yada yada. That's solvable. Maybe that is what happened. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it isn't. They're saying they went there to rob him. Yep, millionaire could have sent police to go do it. That's a whole fact. Could have had them niggas get pulled over in traffic. A millionaire could have just had them sitting at a light and had a nigga pull up and spray the whip. What are you talking about? They ain't had to wait for them to go all the way to their crib. You wait for somebody to go to their crib when you laying on them. Laugh out loud facts. I agree, man. He said the dean. What did the dean say last? If it was a millionaire, it would have been a Pimp C type murder. And then to reply to that, Book Smart Street Smart says, at the dean, laugh out loud, I agree. Man, I would expose everything. Laugh out loud. We both Capricorns to Pimp C was the truth. He the king of the South to me. Shout out to Pimp C. R.I.P. Pimp C. Yeah, like if it was a millionaire, that shit would have, what up, Kendio? Oh, that was Ken Dude from earlier saying that weirdo shit. If I would have realized that wasn't Ken Dio, he would have got kicked. Yo, see, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? I'm going to explain another reason why I just can't stand talking about black on black crime. I am against snitching. Let's get this straight. I don't believe in snitching. I'm against snitching, 100%, right? But I'm also against niggas being in the hood, seeing other niggas doing weirdo shit to other niggas and other women and whoever in the hood, and niggas not protecting their own hood. I'm also against that. So we either have to start protecting our own hood, where we live, physically, and by doing that, that means not only making sure that outside influences don't come in and destroy it, but that also means that we go out and help bring resources to our community to help the people in the community. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about black on black crime. Because we're not doing those things. We are in protecting our communities, and we are not building our communities up. I 100% understand when a person like a rapper who, I'm not even talking about vigilante justice. I'm not talking about sneaking around with masks on. I'm talking about having justice up front for the people to see. Not in the back, up front. Some weirdo nigga do some weirdo shit on the block. That nigga get called out. We hold that nigga responsible. But at the same time, we give that motherfucker love. At the same time, we love him. We love him, get back on the right path. We don't cast him aside. We don't throw him away. We love him. We get him on the right path. You can't get nobody on the right path with hate. The only way you can get somebody on the right path is with love. So we let them know what they did. We let them know that this is not acceptable. We is not having this shit here. If you want to stay here, then you got to fall in line. That man might be missing something in life. That woman might be missing something in life. And then we try to allocate some resources and try to put them in a position so they can help themselves. It has to be the whole community's job. That's my point. Every single community has an organization. If you don't want the police in your fucking community, we have to organize ourselves. Because it's not that you don't want the police in your community. You want to be able to feel safe around the police. So if we have less interaction with them, there'll be less opportunity for things to happen that we don't feel comfortable with. Does that make sense? Or am I just... I might be insane right now. I don't know. I can't tell if that makes sense or not. It makes sense to me. A lot of celebrities' deaths probably go unsolved because a lot of times celebrities live large portions of their life. Okay, so often we think we know a celebrity's life. We don't. They live a whole different life. So the way and the reason in which way they got killed, don't nobody know about. It was always a secret. Like, these niggas got secret lives. Remember, you got a lot of people out here that's supposed to be gangster. They ain't. You got a lot of women out here that they make these songs like they throwing the cooch to everybody. They in a committed relationship, having kids and everything you don't know about. You understand what I'm saying? Pardon. You understand what I'm saying? So when these things are happening and these celebrities are coming up missing, like that young lady that was playing on Glee, it's because, remember, they had whole lives that don't nobody know about. That secret. The only way to protect yourself nowadays is to be live. People know what you're doing, know who you fuck with, know what type of shit you on, know where you been, know where you going. Other than that, niggas is always going to be able to kill you and get away with it. Don't let that go over your head. What up, DSTN? Nah, a lot of these rappers, they never did none of this shit. What are you talking about? That's another reason why. Yo, you know how many of these rappers is calling Akashi fake and them niggas ain't never did nothing in the street? I don't pay these guys no mind. That's the shit that they do. Like, I'm salute y'all making y'all money. I'm not mad at you. But you know how many of these rappers be like, yo, Akashi fake? Niggas ain't never did shit in the street. Niggas ain't been in the street. Niggas was going home when the lights came on at, like, when it was like 18. They still had to go when the street lights came on. They was 18 years old. They had to go home. Get out of here. You don't got time for this. That's why I laugh at that shit. Every time somebody's like getting on Tekashi, I'm telling you right now. I'm just gonna let you know right now. If ever, it might never happen, but it might happen, might never happen. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds? But if ever I was ever at one of those lives that fucking Acronym be at, I'm letting you know right now. That might be the most lit live ever, my nigga. I don't know what this is, but all the spamming, you could go. That might be the most lit live ever. I'm gonna be setting that nigga up to hit home runs like crazy. Bam! But I do that for everybody. So whenever you come on this show, I usually set you up to hit home runs. Think about this. I'm going to tell you something. Shout out to Mano. Mano had a great point the other day. Shout out to Mano. I fucks with Mano. I fucks with Mano. God Reset Official says, I grew up with Daniel back in the day. He was a real good kid. Like, then one day he linked with Shotty, and then the story changed. Notice that link with Shotty. So that means that before he linked with Shotty, or when he was already Tekashi doing what he was doing, you know. Anyway, I don't know. That person might be biased also. That's just what they're saying. So Mano was in an interview the other day, and Mano said some dope shit. Salute to Mano. Shout out to Mano. Mano said, Joe, it was never about It's always about getting out of the game. Like when you speak to dudes in the hood, it's always about getting out of the hood. It's never about going. It's never about getting in the drug game. It's always about you selling drugs. You got to figure a way to get out of the drug game. You understand what I'm saying? That's always what it's been about, right? Nowadays, rappers like a drug dealer will start rapping so he can stop dealing drugs. Nowadays, motherfuckers is starting to become rappers just so they can get into the drug game. That shit is crazy, and that's what the nigga was talking about. And I think Mano got a point. You got people that they do not even have to be a part of any of the shenanigans. You've already, got a name. You selling albums. You making a good living. And then all of a sudden now you're going to become a drug dealer? What the fuck are you doing? That's hustling all the way backwards. So you made it to a point where you're doing whatever you're doing and you're not breaking the law, but you're just going to decide to start breaking the law? No, he's not talking about the users. He's talking about the sellers. I saw the interview. He might also be talking about the users at a different point. But the point that I saw in the interview, he was literally talking about people getting into the drug game. He was talking about people getting into selling drugs. At least that's the way that I interpreted it. The Dean says, facts. Think about it. A lot of these rappers of the blood now was sporting Crip colors and flags in the early aughts, and 6ix9ine took a page from Cash Money. What do you mean by 6ix9ine took a page from Cash Money? I need you to explain that. I don't want to errantly try to respond back to that, and I just didn't comprehend the statement appropriately. Citizens aren't supposed to put on anyway. That's on the OGs. Okay, so first of all, my point is I'm not 100% sure what you mean by put on by Anthony Juarez. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by put on, but you got to explain. Y'all gotta write. I'm okay with y'all writing like 3-4 sentences as long as the shit makes sense. Like, make sure I could read it and be in the loop. He's extremely marketable, and I wouldn't. There's a podcast out called No Ideas Original. Shout out to Shannon. And I kind of agree that No Idea is relatively original. I mean, I come up with great ideas myself. If you ask me, I mean, my ideas are great. And usually I am influenced by something else. So I could agree that No Idea is 100% original. I don't think that we're intelligent enough. Okay, first of all, you have to have a certain level of intelligence to think of something that nobody else has thought of. Let's just be clear on that. So there are ideas that are pretty much original, but not inside of the concept of what we normally come up with. We usually just like refurbish shit, I guess you could say. Oh, rappers coming late. Blood's late. I'm not even upset with rappers joining organizations, because a lot of these rappers are joining organizations, and now then they're helping to feed people's families. They're giving people jobs that can't get jobs, some of these guys. So I'm okay with that, especially when these jobs that they're giving them does not have to do with dealing drugs or any kind of. I hope none of it has to do with human trafficking or no bullshit like that. But I'm all for nobody else ain't giving these guys jobs. Why can't they have jobs? Why can't people, just because they're involved in an organization, why can't they also feed their family? Why can't they have jobs? They should be able to have jobs. Why not? This is some super real shit. So I think the problem is you got to get the right type of people around you. If you have the wrong type of people around you, there's no telling what's gonna fucking happen. The shit will happen like the once again, I don't know no way to explain this. Allegedly, not even allegedly, because they said this in court. There was 2 different factions of Treyway, and there was a problem. They said this in court. This is not me coming to my own prognosis about anything. This isn't me telling you something that somebody told me in the street. This isn't me doing none of that. This is me saying what was said in court. There was basically 2 factions of Treyway. They was warring with each other. One of the factions was sided with Shotty, and the other side of the faction sided with Harv, and they were warring with each other. And this is what happened in court. So when you have a situation like that, like that's an untenable situation. Like, what are you gonna do? But if you have a situation like a Chris Brown, I have to assume everybody's happy and everything is dope. I would want that situation where you're in a situation around people who they're, allowing for you to be able to do you. You gotta understand when you're with a group of people that know that you're the talent and they need for you to be the talent, they're gonna do the things that allow for you to be able to be creative. When you're around people that they think they're the talent and you really are the talent, they're gonna be doing stuff to try to slow you down and try to show how good they are. That's why you gotta stay away from crabs and haters. That's probably, those names are pretty synonymous. So with each other, just so we can be clear. So that's why you got to stay away from them. You feel me? Some people don't want to win. Some people just want to look like if we do win, it was there if they did it. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. They don't care about winning or lose. They don't care about winning. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. So back to Pop Smoke real quick. What up, Burnt? If what PNB Rock said is right and Pop Smoke did let off, then I think that's the way it could have happened. Because from what we're hearing, Pop Smoke was on the second floor, right? The room that Pop Smoke was shot in, they're saying was on the second floor. Yeah, they just want the glorification. That's a fact. That's why some people never win. Some people literally never win. Hold on, let's stop for a second. I'm going to explain something. Some people, what up, Rhonda? Some people, hey, Rhonda, could we get the names of, I need somebody to go get the names. Somebody, I don't care who. I need somebody to go get the names of the individuals that were arrested for the Pop Smoke situation. So check this out. So this is what you got to understand. Some people aren't good. They try to attach to it. They're okay at best, right? So they can't do it by themselves. So they attach themselves to people who could do it by themselves. But they need the glory. They want to be seen like they're doing something also. They want the glory. So in them trying to get the glory, they're going to fuck up a good thing. So you got to stay away from those people. That happens to a lot of people. Happened to me. Happens to me. Happening. I don't know no other way to put it. That's the shit that happens to people. A motherfucker know they can't do it themselves. And they trying to stand so close to you, but they also want credit for the shit you doing. You feel me? So they fuck up the whole deal. Everything goes to trash. The only thing I ever want credit for is being right about shit I did. You don't never see me try to take. Have you ever seen me try to take credit for something somebody else did? I don't never try to take credit for nothing nobody else did. I always want to give everybody their just due deserves. That I don't like. I had a situation that happened with a website where my name got on some stuff that I didn't do, but I just didn't want to erase the stuff. I feel bad about it. I got to get the other person that actually did it name back on the damn thing. I just had to, because it's a long story, but the thing got erased. If I would have just erased that and then it would have long story. I can't even get into it. I just feel bad about it. I really don't like doing people wrong. Like, I really don't like doing stuff that make other people feel fucked up. I think that I'm smart enough to be able to win and people win around me. Yeah, so Pop Smoke situation. So if what they're saying is true, that means that the dudes came in the house, walked around in the house allegedly without anybody seeing them. Went all the way upstairs to the room where Pop Smoke was. Pop Smoke shot, if that's what they're saying. And then he was killed. And then they left. So if he shot one of them, that makes sense. The niggas got shot. They didn't even stay to steal nothing. They just left immediately because they got scared. That just makes sense that that's a way that this could have went. I'm not saying that that's the way it went. But when we get, and remember, I'm all the way in New York. So imagine if what I'm saying is right. Don't let that go over your head. These guys heard the gunfire, didn't know what to do, called home. When children get scared, they go home. And I'm not trying to disrespect any of them people there, but that wasn't, they were children to that type of situation. That particular situation, they were children. So I'm not trying to disrespect them or nothing like that. So don't nobody take it that way. Word, out here in Cali, them cats went directly to the room where Pop Smoke was at and never went to any other part of the house. I'm going to explain something to y'all. Y'all know what a journalist is supposed to do. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways we could do this. I could just tell y'all everything that I know all the time, right? Or I could allow for you to just figure it out for yourself. But I give you enough intel and enough information for you to be able to enjoy the conversation. We could do that. I like doing that. I thought that was interesting that nobody really discussed how they went right to the fucking room. And then I just said that, and then the dude was like, yo, word, like they said he went right to the room. And Kelly, we told him that he went right to the room. He went right to the room. Don't let that go over your head. Shout out to Throwing Shades with the $2 drop. And he throws on the shades. We got arrested for Pop Smoke's murder. We got Jawan. It's supposed to be Jawaan. I'm supposing that was spell check. Jawan Murphy, Jawan Murphy, 21, Corey Walker, 19, and Keandre. I can't see anything. I can't see no DMs or nothing at the moment. I'm shooting on the phone. And Keandre Rogers, 28, and then the other two is minus. Appreciate you, the Dean. They're not going to let you put it because that's not a, like when I try to put Jumaane D. Williams in, I got to type that shit like 8 or 9 times the first couple of times, and then it starts popping up on my phone. Now I don't got to do it. Shout out to Jumaane. Jumaane D. Williams is a public advocate in New York. Could we just stop everything? A public advocate in New York is going to make it so that New York City can't collect any taxes from the fucking residents of New York City. Could we clap it up for Jumaane D. Williams? Could we clap it up in the chat for Jumaane D. Williams, please? Jumaane, Jumaane, Jumaane D. Williams is going to make it so that the fucking New York City cannot collect any taxes from its residents. What the fuck is your public advocate doing for your city? Said that if the mayor don't do the right thing, he's going to stop them from being able to collect taxes. What is everybody always complaining about? Taxes, right? You know why? Because the government loves taxes. You know how you hurt somebody's pockets? Money. You know what the city's money is? Taxes. You know what Jumaane D. Williams is about to do? Stop taxes. So you know what that's going to do? Hurt the city's pockets. Can we clap it up, please, for Jumaane D. Williams? New York City elected public advocate. Elected public advocate. I forgot why I got onto that. I think it was the whole spell check thing. That's some Super Bowl shit. Imagine telling the whole city, you know what? You niggas ain't doing the right thing. We're just gonna stop paying you. How about that? I'm sorry. I'm glad I had stopped my nose. That shit would have been over everything right there. He was like, yo, you know what? You guys, you're just not doing the right thing. We're just gonna stop paying you. Okay, Mayor in New York City, NYPD, We need y'all to fund it a little bit more, or y'all need to act right. That's the thing I don't get. You know, if the NYPD just hold those police accountable that keep killing people, they can get all their funding. They just refuse to hold people accountable for killing blacks. That's why they got to get rid of the fucking. They got to either get rid of that PBA president. That's a win. They got to get rid of that PBA. They got to get rid of the president of the PBA. Period. Like, no matter what happens, no matter what they do, they have to get rid of the president of the PBA. That's not even. He has to go. He has to go. That's not even. He has to go. Anyway, let's get back to Pop Smoke shit. Mary says, New York, LA, and one other state pays the most taxes in the nation, which allows poorer states like Kentucky to draw their tax. Oh, man. Yes, I know that happens. Oh, man. He's going to ruin this mayor. If he could do this, if he does this, this is going to ruin this man's career. Coincidentally, he's also going to run against them. Just so you know. Just so you know. He's also running against them next election. Yeah, we do need more Jumanji D. Williams. That's a fact, as far as I can tell. Niggas straight solid as far as I can tell. And y'all know I don't fuck with everybody. But as far as I can tell, he's solid. Jumanji D. Williams. Remember that name, man. Next mayoral election in New York City. He got my vote. That's a fact. All right, let's get to this. So, what we got? We got 116 in here. Time. I went 16 minutes in. Quick question. Who thinks if someone snitched that they was wrong? Wait, hold on. You not mad at the snitch? If somebody snitched in this Pop Smoke situation, you are not mad at the snitch? You can never snitch. Even in this Pop Smoke situation, whoever snitched should not have snitched. You're not mad at the snitch. Can we get a vote real quick? Somebody snitched at one point or another. Somebody either snitched before they got arrested or somebody snitched after they got arrested. The police, somebody snitched. I want to know. You are not mad at the person who snitched. You are pissed off at the person who snitched because snitching is always no. I'm against snitching, by the way. I am not mad at this guy, personally. Whoever snitched, I am not mad at you. Russell says, what are you talking about, you dumb late? You've been in here this whole time, right, Eric Mack? I thought you was in here. So Russell says he's mad at the people. He don't agree with the Pop Smoke snitches. The people, whoever helped the police catch the Pop Smoke killers, Mark and Russell is against the snitching of the people who helped them catch the Pop Smoke snitch. See, Dream says it depends. Now, it can't depend. You got to say, hold on. Either you against snitching all the time or you think sometimes, snitching is... You're not. Either you're against snitching all the time or you're not. Oh, he says, sorry, wrong emoji. Oh, okay. That's what it is, Salty. Appreciate you. So that's my point. You feel me? Either you against snitching all the time, so you upset that this guy snitched on the individuals that if somebody snitched, You're upset at them for snitching on Pop Smoke's killers, or or you're like, yo, there's sometimes, you know, you can't. Sometimes it's a bad situation, or sometimes y'all niggas just really did some bullshit. Y'all niggas need to be off the street. They already said the people's identity. They released 3 of the names of the individuals who were adults. One was named Jawan Murphy. The other one was Jawan Murphy is 21, Corey Walker is 19, and Keandre Rogers is 28. And then there were 2 minors. Their name was not released. So I'm not caping for snitching, by the way. I literally was locked up and did a couple of. It was only a couple of months, but I did a couple of months locked up in jail because I refused to talk on niggas. So I am in county in Georgia. So if you don't know anything about Georgia jails, so just so you know. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, I'm not for snitching. Never have been. See, Russell says, I don't agree with snitching, but I would personally tell if he knew who killed Pop. So my point being is, snitching is not a 100% no. One of the minors was the shooter. What you think they brought the minors there for? They brought them little niggas there to get them niggas feet wet. Cause you think they was there. You know that's why the minors was there, right? Get their feet wet. No information was leaked. Remember, the police didn't release any information. None. They didn't release nothing. All they said is that they was. But matter of fact, the police didn't release nothing. Social media told us that he put his address, the address he was saying out on the internet. The police didn't release nothing. The police didn't tell us nothing. That's why whenever somebody come in here and try to talk to me about what the police know, we just kick them. The police never told us what they knew. How can you say that the police didn't check his hand for gunshot records to do? They never told us. How could you say that nobody got shot? The police never told us anything. Pop Smoke leaked it first. The brother took a picture in front of the house with the address. Yes. But before that, Pop Smoke had got a bag from some they had sent him some merch to wear or whatever it was. Some not merch. Some fashion designer had sent him some clothes or something. And when he was showing the people the bag, it had the address on it. So Pop Smoke leaked it first by accident. Let's stop putting all of this on his brother. Or whoever that dude that was with him, because that wasn't his real brother. I don't think. Fashion Media says, I think they didn't want to release anything probably to let the suspects to think they got away with it the whole time they was. I think they just didn't want to release any information just in general because of the whole Biggie Smalls Tupac situation. You know, there's a lot of unsolved murders in hip hop. I think there was some people that leaned on the police. I think there was some people that leaned on the police to make sure that they did a good job. Yo, look, we're gonna make sure the whole world know about it. Y'all, if y'all don't catch these dudes, everybody is gonna know y'all niggas is inept. Y'all gonna get defunded first. Y'all gonna get defunded all the way back to the Stone Age. Y'all gonna get defunded so bad when you go to the check cash and you're gonna be standing next to Fred Flintstone and Barney. Y'all gonna get defunded so bad, y'all gonna forget what money sounds like. Y'all gonna get defunded so bad, y'all gonna owe the people that owe the bank. That's how badly y'all gonna get defunded. When you're a celebrity, as soon as you upload anything, that second it goes online, a million niggas done screenshotted it. Just telling you. That first second that shit go online, at least 20 people done screenshotted it or already started. That's a fact. They're gonna get defunded all the way to the Stone Age. Hell yeah. Gene Deal said Big couldn't control his dudes from robbing Pocket Quad Studio and that's a fact. That's a factual statement. And that wasn't big dudes like big dudes. That's what Pac was wrong. Pac thought those was big dudes, big dudes. That wasn't big dudes, big dudes. Them niggas was just some street New York niggas that just get it really lit. That wasn't big dudes, big dudes. They just, when you a rapper and you say you the king of New York and then the nigga come to New York and he get robbed, he gonna be like, and he was coming there for you, then you gotta expect that. He gonna be like, nigga, I thought you was the king of New York. How I pull up and get robbed? What you mean how they dealing with what kind of offenders? Tell me what offenders you talking about. I don't know. We'll see if any of the rappers talk out that's affiliated with that gang, but that might be whole different issues. You feel me? Them dudes could have just did that shit, nobody not knowing what the fuck they was up to. So I don't even want to make it seem like them niggas just probably nobody probably even knew what them dudes was up to. I don't do the black on black thing. You saying that they're stopping people from committing crimes in the community? They should. I don't do the black on black thing. It's just people committing fucking crimes. Like, why do y'all do that? Do y'all know every time y'all say black on black, you are literally helping keep white supremacy alive? It's just people committing crimes. They just don't got enough money to go to where the people that don't look like them live. That's it. What the fuck? Yes, there are YouTubers that all they do is capture celebrities' social media posts and website. When celebrities and rappers immediately means nothing. That's a fact. I can't wait till I could pay somebody to do that all day. Mark Clark said that they didn't have no green light. Rappers are usually afraid of the gangs they brag about, like 6ix9ine was. Jamal GMG. That's a fact. That's a fact. Proximity. Thank you, Dreamville. That's why I hate when people say black on black. Why y'all trying to keep white supremacy alive? Like, it's already alive. It is what it is. But why y'all trying to help keep it strong? Like, y'all just, like, you black. Like, why you talking about black on black crime? It's crime of convenience, man. People gonna commit crimes. If you a broke nigga, you gonna travel 20 miles to go to where other people. How you gonna get there? How you gonna get to the white niggas? You gotta rob the black niggas to get to the white niggas. There's no such thing as black on black crime, man. It's just crime. LA don't move like that. Oh, the gangs knew. Could this be a situation where niggas in LA told niggas that they had to turn themselves in? Could this have been one of those situations? Pop Smoke music drop. Niggas started calling niggas up like, nah, them niggas was wrong for this. Because I keep hearing them niggas turn themselves in. Anybody else heard that? Hold on. I heard them niggas turn themselves in. Did anybody else hear that? Or am I the only one that heard that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they turned themselves in. That could have been some bullshit. Like, one dude said it. I think he was lying. But if they did turn themselves in, I know quite a few different gang members that get money, my dude. I know gang members that work in that are politicians currently. So I don't know what gang members you know. I know there's gang members right now that work in the Senate, homie. And them niggas was banging when they was teenagers. I'm telling you right now, man. There's gang members right now that's mayors and governors, man. What the fuck wrong with you? Stop that. Who said that stupid shit? Let me just make sure I can see I remember who said this stupid shit. But come on, book smart, street smart. You gotta be. Oh shit, I'm not gonna remove it. Come on, book smart, street smart. There's gang. I know gang members right now, right now in the military too. That's a fact. I know gang members right now that are in the fucking in Washington D.C. holding office. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not advocating being in a gang or anything like that. I'm just saying I know gang members that are doing really good in life. People forget how many I'm gonna tell you what it is. People don't understand how many gang members there actually is. You understand what I'm saying? There's mad gang members everywhere. It's a lot. You know, sometimes you don't know. Your coworker is banging. You probably don't even know because that nigga keep it on the low. There's a difference between a gang banger and a gang member. That's a fact. That's why I just made the clarification when I said you probably got a coworker that's banging and you don't even know. The gangs are not bad. We should be okay. The idea and concept of getting people in your community together to protect the community is not bad. That idea and concept is lit. Get the people in the community together so we can make sure that we protect and defend ourselves. That idea is lit. What niggas is doing, you got to understand how we not going to have a lot of gangs. You know how many group homes we have? You know how many people lost their families? You know the crack epidemic filled a lot of group homes. No disrespect to nobody. But the 80s filled a lot of group homes. You had a lot of people that had no homes. A lot of them decided to click up with each other. Now they gangs. Now you hate on them? No, I'm not going to hate on them. There's a lot of people that have no homes. I'm not hating on them. So I'm not doing the whole gang hate. All right? I'm not doing that. No, I get what you're saying, book smart, street smart. You don't want to encourage people into getting into gangs. I'm with you. I don't want to encourage anybody to get into any negative. I don't want to encourage anybody to get into a situation that can negatively influence their lives and in the lives of the people around them. Whatever that situation might be. Yeah, so that's why, when people say something like, and I'm like, that's not fair. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to discuss about this, but I know how. Some of y'all just don't know how it is to not have nobody to rely on. And some of y'all know how it is to the only people you could rely on is your brothers that you grew up with, but they not really your brothers. They not really your sisters, but those are the only people you can rely on. I don't know no other way to say that. I'm trying to be. I think we just have to start loving ourselves more. If we love ourselves more, we'll treat other individuals around us better. So that's the problem. The problem is that we're being taught to hate ourselves. We're being taught to oppress ourselves, right? Imagine, how could you have a good day if you got somebody oppressing you every turn of the. Imagine being somewhere and never being able to even smile or be happy. If somebody sees you happy, they're gonna come around and troll you. They're gonna come around and try to oppress you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we have in our communities. In our communities, we have a lot of people that are unhappy with their own life, and they outwardly try to hurt other people's lives because that's the only way that they know how to manifest. That's the only way that they know how to manifest the emotion that they feel when they feel their hopelessness is by hurting other people. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that we have in our community. That's something that we should be discussing, not black on black fucking crime. I always believe that the Bloods and Crips came from the Black Panther Party, personally. Freeze Williams says mental health is affecting a lot of people, especially depression. I want to say something real quick. Before you think you have depression, make sure that you're not around assholes. Make sure that you're not around evil niggas. Make sure that you're not around people that do shit to you. Then when you tell them about it, they say you did that to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us have nothing at all wrong with us. We're just around evil niggas that have their own mental health issues. Know whether that might be your problem so you can fix that. That's some of our only problems. Where we're at. We're just doing the best with what we got. Some of us would take off if we could just get from around the influences around us. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. He said real gangsters get money and move to Miami. You heard? Nah, shout out to that. Funny guy. Everybody who is green, I believe, is part of the green team. That means that they're a member to the channel. Yes, we absolutely need to learn conflict resolution. That's a fact. Well, first you have to, like I said, you have to convince people that their life means something. Imagine, if you think your life means something, you're not gonna run into a bank and try to rob it. If you think your life means something, you're not just willy-nilly shoot into a crowd at some random people, even if you have beef with one of them. If you think your life means something, you're just going to make better decisions. So first we have to convince people that their life means something. You understand what I'm saying? That's our first thing that we have to do. Our whole society is pushing, especially towards black men, that we don't mean anything. Our whole entire society basically says that unless you're an actor or a rapper or an actor or a entertainer, unless you're an entertainer or an athlete of some kind and you're black, you're nothing. Having love in your life definitely makes you feel appreciated. That's a fact. That's some of us. That's literally all we're missing. Somebody to just. People don't care how much you know until they understand how much you care. That's a fact. Shout out to Tiandre Willis for that. And that's what we have to convince people of. We got to convince people to care about themselves first. Once we convince people to care about themselves, other shit is going to just fall in line. If you care about yourself, you're not going to tear your neighbor down. Because you and your neighbor is always going to be able to you're not going to tear your neighbor down if you care about yourself. You're just not going to do that. Why do you think I stay away from people beefing on the internet? Because half of these dudes that's beefing, trying to start beefs with me and all this other shit, they acting like it's for clout, but it's because they just don't care about themselves enough for them to do something that could actually help them. So the only thing they could do is try to destroy somebody else because they don't know their own value. How can you know your own value if you don't love yourself, if you don't care about yourself? You can never really truly know your own value. That's the first thing we got to do. Teach people to love and care about themselves. Once we get people to love and care about themselves, it'll be easier for them to understand why they should love and care about each other. People can't love you. Well, first of all, love has to be a two-way street. If it's a one-way street, that's not love. Don't let that go over your head. A one-way street is always obsession. A two-way street is love. If love is not being reciprocated, it's not love. It's obsession. That's why a lot of marriages don't work. Because they're not in love with each other. One person is just obsessed with the other. I'm pretty sure they got better watches than this. I mean, we get into other careers. My point is that other careers, when blacks in other careers, we're rarely ever highlighted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when other people go do other great achievements in other races, they get more acclaim than when black people do it. And even when we do get the acclaim, it's more like a backhanded compliment. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, wow, they can do it too. What the fuck you mean too, nigga? Eric Max says there's a lot of people who don't love themselves in that area of the country. They always look broke and busted. In what area of the... I'm not getting there. I'm not going there with you on that one. What up, BMF? How you doing, my brother? And that's another thing that I be trying to explain. Like, yeah, they get money in Oakland. Oakland, I think, is one of those places that even if you make it, you don't got to move. That's how we need to make our neighborhoods. I know niggas move out the neighborhood because when niggas make it, somebody's gonna come prey on them. They don't got no choice to move out of the neighborhood. That's why when we start making it big, we got to start putting on the people around us so the whole neighborhood could grow with us. Instead of trying to look better than the people next to you. Learning how to love will teach you how to forgive, support, respect others much better. Like, I tried to explain something to somebody the other day. There was some shit going on the internet, and it was trying to tell me how they thought I was upset at the person, and I'm like, I'm not upset at the person. I'm upset at the person's actions. What up, Banco? I'm not upset at the person. I'm upset at the person's actions. The person themselves, I'm not upset with. Right? So they couldn't understand that concept because what the person did was some bitch ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? On some real shit. What they did was some bitch ass shit, and then they did more bitch ass shit on top of that. So they was like, so how am I not upset at the person? So I'm like, yo, look. Just because I don't like something, that doesn't mean that I have to hate it. I used to not like chocolate ice cream. But if I was a kid, I would tell you I hated it. But I never hated chocolate ice cream. I just didn't have a much of an understanding about emotions for me to be able to know a different way to explain the way that I would prefer vanilla or strawberry or any flavor damn near over chocolate. I just did not like chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate ice cream now, by the way. But I have to eat it with something else. So sometimes when you try to explain to somebody, yo, I don't like that thing that you did, they're like, that means that they can't associate that with being, I don't hate you, but I don't like that thing that you did. See, me, I'm a thin line, right? There's a line, right? If you do something on this side of the line, I'm probably just not going to fuck with you no more. And I'm not going to not fuck with you no more because I hate you. I'm not going to fuck with you no more because that shit that you did to me is some shit that I would only do to you if I hated you. Don't let that go over your head. So that means that I can't deal with you. But then I might do something over here and you'll get an understanding that I just don't like the thing that you did. But we still cool. But that's a very thin line. Yeah, sometimes you just think better of a person. That's a fact. Like, if you mad cool with me and you do some bitch ass shit to me, I'm probably not gonna fuck with you no more. Because I gave you mad access to me, right? Like, we give people how much access to us that we choose depending on how much we like them, right? Like, there's certain people that call you and you don't answer their phone call, but then there's other people that call you and you answer it on the first ring. Like, oh shit, what this nigga doing? You feel me? So we give people the access to them that we, depending on how important how much we enjoy their company or whatever the case might be. So if I fuck with you dumb hard, talking to you all the time, we chill all the time, we hang out all the time, and then you do some bitch ass nigga shit to me, I'm gonna feel how do you say, like, that's violation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be extremely upset. Like, I could think of the word, but I can't say the word because I'm just seeing the color of it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm angry. You understand what I'm saying? Because I gave you access to me. I fuck with you. We mad cool, and then you went and you did some bitch ass nigga shit to me for no reason whatsoever. I ain't even do nothing to you. You feel me? Not even slighted. I'm thinking definitely a much more bright word and violent. Like, it's just splashed everywhere, the colors. Betrayal. I'm going to feel betrayed. Now, if I just never fuck with you ever and you did some bitch ass shit to me, I'm just going to be like, oh, this nigga's... No, I'm still not going to fuck with you, but I'm not going to feel betrayed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to feel like you betrayed me. I need to stop drinking Dr. Pepper. That's probably the worst soda to drink. At least I be thinking it is, because that shit is the most everything. Yeah, I'm gonna feel betrayed. And once I feel betrayed, I can't fuck with you. I told y'all a little bit about my life. You should know. Once I feel betrayed with a nigga, once I feel like you betrayed my trust, I just can't fuck with you. I'm always growing. So I guess sometimes people outgrow individuals that stay stagnant. That's a fact. I can't see my DMs at the moment. So that's the type of shit I be on. You know, feel me? So if you see me fucking with somebody and then I don't fuck with them no more, I don't mean bad for them. I just think that it's better for me to stay away from them because they did some shit that betrayed me. You betrayed me, so I don't want to fuck with you. That's it. There is no I don't need an apology. You know, it's okay. I don't need an apology. I need zero apologies. Matter of fact, keep it. Yep, Dr. Pepper's like drinking syrup straight from the tree too. You know how they stick the damn spigot thing in the tree and then they turn the thing and the shit drip? That's like drinking fucking Dr. Pepper. I was gonna show y'all, but niggas is gonna make weird ass memes. That's like fucking Dr. Pepper. I always stick to my principles. That's a fact. That's why I have problems with people. I know there's a lot of people that's upset at me because of the way that I've talked to them on my show, on our show. I know there's a lot of people that's mad at me. I know there's some people that if they see me or if they friends see me, they might hook off on me. I mean, I hope it's a fair one. But at the end of the day, hell yeah, I know there's a lot of people that when I see them, we might have to scrap. It is what it is. I hope it ain't out of hate though. I hope it's just out of I'm mad at this nigga and not I want to kill him. Just think about what I just said. If that didn't go over your head, I'll be saying shit to niggas knowing, you know, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to fight them. Yo, I'm laughing. I'm laughing, but like on some real serious shit. I'll be saying shit sometime, and then after I say it, I'm like, yeah, it's a good chance if I see that guy, man, I'm gonna have to fight him, yo. Fuck it. Are you serious, Tiandre Williams? Cause I don't know. You might be serious about that drinking tree sap shit. I've seen some of your comments. I've had fights with people and got beers afterwards. That's a fact. You never fight your peoples? I've had fights with people and then, you know, that's why I say, like, there's a difference between having a fight with somebody you want to hurt and having a fight with your people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had a fight in a while. Thankfully so. I haven't had a fight in a while. I know I'm rusty. I try to stay sharp, but it is what it is. There's only so much you could do without an opponent. Yeah, he said that night that he said T.I. was gonna beat 50, that nigga had all the tree sap that day. There's some tree walking around right now talking about don't touch it. Right now, there's this tree walking around somewhere, probably like 2 or 3 trees, talking about don't touch it. Who are you talking about anyway? Who we talking about over there messing with them trees? Leave them trees alone, man. Them trees got things to do, homeboy. Tiandre Willis. Yeah, them trees got things to do. And it's a tree 2 movement. Yo, this nigga said the tree 2 movement. Everybody should just okay. So everybody want to take before you even take any type of training classes or something like that. Train your muscles first. And number one thing, anybody that's gonna go get into any kind of martial arts or any type of boxing or whatever you're gonna get into, train your muscles first. Do you see these celebrities trying to get into like the boxing thing when they go on the thing every now and then and they have the boxing guy with them and they punching and whatever the case might be? You can look at them and see they might be learning technique right then and there, and that's good, but they're not training their muscles. You understand what I'm saying? So you just got to train your muscles. If you train your muscles and your muscles get that muscle memory, because you got to be able to shoot off. And that goes for anything. You know what I'm saying? You train your muscles, and then you train your muscles to do the task. If you don't believe me, go speak to somebody. Go speak to a coach or something. They'll tell you pretty much the same thing. A coach of anything, by the way. Anything athletic. They'll tell you pretty much the same thing. No. T.I.'s not giving 50 Cent a run for no money. But I understand T.I.'s position. T.I.'s in a weird area. T.I.'s in an area where, realistically speaking, T.I. is the bottom tier of our greatest MCs. And I say that with with the most respect. T.I. is in the bottom tier of our great MCs. He's in a weird spot. So I mean, what are you gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? T.I. can't go up against most of these rappers because it's gonna be a blowout and it's just not gonna be interesting. He's gonna smash them. He's gonna absolutely destroy a lot of rappers. It's not even gonna be funny. He might ruin careers behind it. T.I. has a catalog. I don't know who he should battle for the same reason that I'm just explaining what I'm explaining. T.I. has a catalog. But at the same time, he's in the bottom tier of our great MCs. Maybe T.I. should go against Wayne. How about that? Who think T.I. and Wayne? I think they complementary. I think that'll work. Whoa! T.I. and Wayne will work. What are you talking about? Y'all don't think T.I. and Wayne will work? I'm waiting for a comment so bad. I'm not saying who would smash who. I'm just saying it will work aesthetically. I think T.I. want to go against a New York rapper because on the low, T.I.'s a New York rapper. Don't let that go over your head. No, I'm saying aesthetically, it'll go together better than him and 50. I think that it'll be aesthetically pleasing for the audience. I think the crowd will love it. I think the crowd will love it. I mean, just the Lollipop album is that whatever album had Lollipop on it, that whole album was spectacular. I think that's the album Gilly wrote on. Y'all Wayne fans and the Wayne family, y'all gonna get mad at me and hate me. I don't care. But I don't want Nay to hate me though. I know it's like her man is like YFN Uchi or whatever the fuck that nigga name is. I don't know that nigga. But I don't know that nigga. Just in case she ever watches this and think I'm cute, I don't know that nigga. What up, Juice WRLD RIP? Yo, I'm just saying, I don't know him. If Nay ever watches this and you think I'm cute. But I'm way older. I'm way too old for her. Well, I'm not too old for anyone. I'm not too old for anybody that's of age. Let's just get that clear. If you are of age, I'm not too old for you. I might not want to deal with somebody that I can't have a conversation with, but I'm definitely not going to want to deal with anybody I can't have a conversation with. I don't know, but I think aesthetic. T.I.'s a New York rapper. Don't let nobody fool you. T.I.'s a whole New York rapper with a down south accent. Don't let nobody fool you. T.I. needs to stop playing himself, calling himself king of the South, nigga. Yeah, you the king of the South. You the only nigga in the South besides Ludacris rapping like you from New York. What the fuck? You ain't fool nobody, T.I. T.I. is supremely skilled at rapping. Could anybody name 10 T.I. hits? Because they need 20 tracks, right? Dude, I'm not even talking about getting no chicks. What are you talking about? I just want to make it clear that I'm not out here soliciting for Lil Wayne's daughter. Or am I? Okay, I'll give Luda Chi-Town, but T.I. sounds dead like New York. I give Ludacris Chicago. That's a fact. But T.I. sound dead like a New Yorker. He has a whole New Yorker rap pattern. I didn't say T.I. doesn't have 10 hits. I asked if he had 10 hits. Because I can't name 10 hits myself. But the songs that T.I. have that I like, I fucking love. Please don't speak Spanish in here because I don't know what you're saying. And if I don't know what you're saying, I can't allow it to come up because I would hate for somebody to be in here saying racial epithets or something like that. And I don't know. And I'm just allowing for them to go through. Do Game got 20 hits? Yeah, Game got 20 hits. T.I. got 20 hits. God bless. Thank you. Appreciate you. I never thought Twista was the best rapper at anything. He just couldn't rap really fast. And at that time in history, people thought rapping fast was good. I think rapping fast is just rapping fast. You know, if you rap fast, see, this is the problem I have with Twista. This is the problem I have with Twista. Twista raps stupid fast, but it doesn't have any cadence or flow. He's just saying dumb words. He's just, for the most part, he's just saying words really quick. Now, you catch your Bone Thugs and Harmony. The way that they rap, like they got a little bit of pizzazz to their shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to say it. Yeah, so I'm not a real big Twista fan, so I don't know what to tell you. He does have like one or two joints I thought was just retarded. It was dope as hell. Ludacris already. I think they should have a tournament. I think they should have a tournament, 5 songs. I think there should be a tournament. I think they should make brackets. Everybody get to bring 5 songs. If you use a song in this level, at this in one bracket, you can't use it for the next bracket. But if you use it for the first bracket, you can use it for the bracket after. So that means that everybody in the 4th bracket, whatever songs you use in the 4th bracket, you can't use in the end. And at the end, you got to have 20 hits. And every other level, the first 2 levels, you got to have 5 songs. The second level, you got 10 songs. The last level, you got to have 20 songs. And they should just do a bracket, men and women. I want to get Missy Elliott in this bitch. That's a fact. I think Missy Elliott to take some of these niggas out with some of her songs. That's a fact. Get Missy Elliott up in there. Get fucking Lauryn Hill up in there. Lauryn Hill will take a lot of these dudes out. That's a fact. Let's get Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill. Who else? Real quick. I want to see Eve go up against some of these dudes. Eve got some hits. Remember, the first round is only 5 songs. D.I. wants his verses expeditiously. Remember, the first level is only 5 songs. So all you got to do is have 5 bangers. You just can't use those 5 songs in the next level. And then on the next level, those 5 songs you used then, you can't use in the next level when you get to 10. And when you get to 10, those 10 songs, 5 of those songs you can't use to go to the last round where you got to have 20. No, not Eve versus Missy. Fuck that. We want to have a bracket system so we can get some dudes against some chicks. Throw Bow Wow up in that bitch. Bow Wow has some hits at some point. Who doesn't have the verbal acumen to get with some of these rappers? T.I.? If you throw, first of all, I'm going to name 3 female rappers right now that if you put them in that bracket thing that I'm talking about, they most likely going to get out of the first round. 3 rappers right now. I'm going to name you 3 rappers. Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, fucking, oh man, the other one was just on the, was I thinking Eve? Not Eve. Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, Little Kim. Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, Little Kim can all get out of the first round if you put them up against the average fucking male rapper, period. I think Nicki Minaj, I think all three of those rappers I just named will beat Nicki Minaj. You think Little Kim will lose to Nicki Minaj? I like Nicki. But you think Little Kim is going to lose to Nicki Minaj hit for hit? Remember, Little Kim got Benjamins. Missy Elliott, you think Little Kim, you think Nicki Minaj catalog is better than Missy Elliott's? I named some powerhouse women. You think Nicki Minaj catalog is better than Lauryn Hill's? Lauryn Hill carried two niggas on her back. What up, True? I don't know why y'all women ain't holding Lauryn Hill up like she is the greatest thing that ever happened in music. She held two niggas on her back. Yeah, Little Kim and Missy Elliott got straight nukes. That's a fact. Pras, she carried him. Not Wouldve, because Wouldve is a great producer. He's a great producer and engineer. But lyric-wise, she carried both of them niggas. Them niggas cannot rap. I swear to God, if y'all try to tell me that Pras Wouldve could rap, you a liar. Them niggas is not good rappers. She carried them niggas lyrically on her back. All of y'all should, every single female rapper that ever should be holding Missy Elliott also, but should be holding fucking Lauryn Hill up as the GOAT. Lauryn Hill the GOAT of female rappers. I don't care what nobody say. No, Praz's Ghetto Superstar was banging. Okay? But name another song Pras had a hot verse on. Name one more. Name one more song Pras had a hot verse on, homie. Ghetto Superstar was hot as shit, though. That was so dope. Ghetto Superstar was fucking fire. Yes, Lauryn Hill was killing rap and R&B at the same damn time. Hip-hop is rap and R&B, all parts of hip-hop. So she was killing rap and R&B at the same. Lauryn Hill is the female GOAT. I don't never hear nobody talk about her. Lauryn Hill is the Fugees. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Go listen to that, please. Also, you could play Fugees tracks. The Fugees had 2 albums, didn't they? The Score was one of their albums, and I think they had another album after that. She got 20 hits. Queen Latifah was a good rapper, right? But she was more important to the culture for... Queen Latifah is so important to the culture. We would not be where we're at currently with females even being able to have... We don't have a Lauryn Hill without a Queen Latifah. I don't know no other way to say it. We don't have a Little Kim without Queen Latifah. Women don't get chances to do music without Queen Latifah. That's a fact. Women don't really get a chance. Because MC Lyte was dope. But Queen Latifah, remember Lady's Choice? Queen Latifah brung a sense of awareness and how we should love our women, and awareness to how we should love our black women specifically, and our women that's in our community specific. That's the type of energy that Queen. I can't explain it to you. You had to be back then. Queen Latifah is a queen for real, for real. And yes, I know Queen Latifah is part of the LGBTQ community. I think that's a known thing now. But Queen Latifah is a queen for real, for real, for real, for real. No Queen Latifah disrespect will be accepted on this channel. But no, I don't think Queen Latifah could get into a hits battle with anyone. Just being honest with you. 5%. I don't think a Queen Latifah should get in a hits battle with no one. Yeah, I'm just explaining that we're not accepting any. There's certain people that you can't come to this channel. Like I'll accept jokes and stuff about, but there's certain people we're not taking. We're not joking about. We're not joking about Queen Latifah, unless it's like a real joke, not no hidden trying to. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Who's dead? Yeah, Queen Latifah is definitely Queen Latifah could go Salt and Pepper, but I'm sorry to tell you, there's a good chance Salt and Pepper's gonna win that. Salt and Pepper had hits. Salt and Pepper had that Push It song. I don't even think that had words on that song. It was just a beat with them shaking their ass in the video. That's it. Yeah. But Queen Latifah was the main one that was. She had that song with Moni Love that hit. I think that was Ladies First. Like, not for nothing. John Forte was okay, but ain't he in jail for the rest of his life now for trafficking drugs? I'm not trying to take nothing away from Queen Latifah. I'm actually explaining to y'all that she is so important to hip hop. It's not even important whether her songs were good or not. Do you understand how important I'm saying she is to hip hop? Queen Latifah is so important that it doesn't even matter if her songs are good. I hear y'all naming all these people. We gonna name some people from the West Coast like Yo Yo. Are we gonna forget about who was homegirl with the Afro puffs? Rage. We're gonna forget about Rage. We're gonna forget about Yo Yo. Y'all only naming people from the East Coast. We're gonna forget about them. I could see a Lady of Rage do a versus against a Yo Yo. Why not? But they can't do 20 hits because they ain't got 20. But people forget Lady of Rage was the original fucking Young M.A. Shout out to Young M.A. We fuck with Young M.A. I like Young M.A. Lady of Rage was the original Young M.A. Not Lady of Rage wasn't, part of the LGBTQ community, but she was coming out there with that type of energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all this shit. You feel me? Fuck shout out to Lady of Rage. Lady of Rage versus Mia X. That'd be good. Rage from VA originally, I don't know. All I know is that she got hooked up with Ice Cube. We say Ice Cube. Oh, John Forte's out of jail now. Good, because he took the fall for somebody else. So good thing they got him out of jail. Good thing he ain't had to die in there. Yo, look, we already 2 hours in. I'm gonna let y'all go. We just talking and be talking right now. This is a dope ass conversation though. I appreciate y'all. Let's go over to everybody that dropped all the drops for the day, real quick. We're gonna start on Cash App. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $3.99 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart again with the $9.99 drop. Shout out to Crystal C with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5.55 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $2 drop. Shout out to Throwing Spades with the $2 drop. Shout out to Book Smart Street Smart with the $4.99 drop. And shout out to The Dean becoming a member of the BBN gang. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Everybody, I appreciate everybody that just pull up, chill with us, add to the conversation. Even the people that sit in the back and don't really feel like talking. You guys are all the best. Yeah, the Brat. Shout out to the Brat. The Brat has some bangers. Rod Digger. Shout out to Rod Digger. Rod Digger was an animal at one point. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm happy that we ended the conversation today like we did so far, because I don't think we speak enough positively about people just in general, nevertheless about the women in our community. Everybody that got a girlfriend today, why don't you bring her back something that she likes? I don't know, but it might be flowers, maybe it's a hamburger. I don't have the slightest idea. You know your woman better than me. But everybody that when you come home tonight, bring your woman back something that she might like. Right? And don't even look for a thank you. She's gonna say thank you, probably hug you and shit like that. She's like, oh, don't expect one. Just give it to her. Sneak it to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave it on the table, then go in the other room so she could walk in and be like, what's this for? And be like, nah, that's for you, baby. Feel me? Sneak it, hide it somewhere. She opened up the medicine cabinet and shit, and flowers fall out on her ass. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But go do something nice for your lady today. We don't show our women that we appreciate them enough. And me being a guy who is single, believe me, I'm telling you right now, I don't think that any of us could ever appreciate our woman enough or show them enough that we appreciate them. With that being said, like, comment. Shout out to the Joker with the $5 drop. He said, Happy Friday, BBN fan Frost. You a real one. Appreciate you, my brother. Jack Frost up. What? I was about to start the beginning shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.